Oh, it says we're live. It says we're live, and we are. We're live.
Hello.
Hello.
Nobody.
Someone's coming in. I just know it. I will wait because I'm patient that way. Oh, somebody's here. Hello. Welcome. Tonight's going to be so much fun, except I just feel like I'm missing something. Oh. Hello. Welcome. Thank you for the thumbs up. Always appreciated. Oh, I need that one too.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah. Thank you. I didn't put an earring in. I'm searching for an earring. Down to one person, that's fine. I love that one person. I got music in my head. You ever get music going through your head and you can't get rid of it? We're up to 2 people again. Welcome. I'm so glad to see you. I'm looking for an earring to wear. There's always one laying around, except when I need it. Oh, let's wear this one. 3 people, 3 thumbs up. You guys rock. Thank you so much. Campbell's, how are you doing? Come on. Rachel Nola, how are you, honey? Rachel Nola says hi. So does Campbell's Collecting.
Hello.
We got 4 people in here. Wow. I'm glad you're okay. Trying to get an earring in. Got it. Mainstream. Hello. Hello. Mainstream's here.
Hello, Mainstream.
Why is this backwards? Oh, it's not. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? I just kind of wait and see if maybe other people are going to come in. Maybe like 10 this week. That would be awesome. How is the weather over here? It was raining early in the week. Now it seems, how do you say, clammy? No.
Yeah. Next
Muggy.
week's supposed to be sunny and warm.
Sunny and warm in Oregon. Squeaks has left the room. She got her bell rung just a little bit. Great Scott. Hey, how you doing? Mainstream. Oh, there she is. She has she was having some problems, and I knew something was wrong. She was eating plastic. So I knew she was eating plastic, and I went online, and the stupid site online said she's eating plastic because she likes it because it has beef byproduct in it. Pshaw. She was eating it because she had anxiety. So I started thinking about it, which, is like a weird thing for me to do. Alrighty, sweetie. We'll see ya. So I was really worried about her. There was so many things I was worried about her you would not believe. But anyways, as it turns out, all we had to do was give her the house. It's all she wanted. And now she no longer sleeps in her own room, which was the bathroom. She goes wherever she wants and does whatever she wants to do, literally. And the anxiety has turned into other things. Like, for some reason, she wants both of our lamps to not have lampshades on them. But what the heck? Why do they need lampshades? They don't need lampshades. But she's doing well, much better than she ever has. And I'm thrilled to the moon and back. 6 people here. I have one huge announcement to make. Earth-changing, life-changing announcement. It probably won't change my life all that much. It will, because I'm like wanting to go somewhere. But my daughter, her birthday was day before yesterday, the 24th of September. Day before yesterday, my daughter gave birth to Julia Elizabeth Morales. And I saw pictures of her. She is so adorable. Hi, Kenneth. Hi, Vince 21, 20, no. Hi, Vincent 52. I'm so excited. Well, thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Kind of Main Street. I'm just over the moon and back. I talked to her several times. Oh, hi, Funko Pops and Unicorns. Thank you. It's my second granddaughter, and I have 2 grandsons. So I am just doing so good. So good. Thank you, thank you. Bill's a grandpa. He has more grandkids than I do. He's got one daughter that has, oh gosh, 4 kids, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know either. She's not, it's a long story. But anyway, this is going to be, I think, an interesting. I think it's going to be an interesting session. And it came about from when I think it was Great Scott and I were talking last week. I think a few of us were talking about what line would you like to see Funko make? Thank you for the thumbs up, 7 of them. I am so excited. What would you like to see as far as a line of, excuse me, as a line of 8 thumbs up? Thank you so much. 7 people here. I can see it's taking me time to build up, but it's like, it was horrible the first time. I was like, after I got offline, I was like, we got to quit, Bill. This isn't going to happen. And I thought I'd keep going, try to build it up. At the very least, I hear myself talk. Oh, that's a pretty heart. Thank you, Vincent 52. Such a sweetie. So anyways, we were talking about it. And you know me. I said serial killers. They should do serial killers. Well, they're not going to do serial killers. They sell to kids. Why would I even think that? Because it's what I always think of. Don't bore me. Give me serial killers. So I started thinking, well, no, they couldn't do probably anything, they do Disney. So I all of a sudden popped in my mind 3 hours ago, because I was thinking about, okay, what did we talk about last week, and does it need any follow-up? And all of a sudden it popped in my head. Mysteries. And I think, oh, gross. One of the makeup thing I put on today was supposed to be flavored. Poopy flavor, but it's horrible. Anyways, so then I thought, well, Funko wouldn't do that. And then I thought, you know what? Why does it have to be Funko? I mean, they don't have a copyright on vinyl. They did a serial killer character. Yeah. Oh, hi, Scott. Welcome back. So Scott, I was talking about what we were talking about last week about, what line of Funkos would you like Funko to make? And I think we said Mysteries, unsolved mysteries. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, you guys. It means a lot, and I appreciate it. And we were saying, like me, serial killers. Yeah, from horror. That's right. Lots from horror movies. But those are movies. I mean, kids these days probably watch them 10 times a day. I know I did when there was certain horror movies that finally came out on DVD. It wasn't a kid. It wasn't DVDs either. It was video. But I think Alien was the one I would watch the most. It just was, it was good. And it had that really cute Ripley in it. Oh, Scott, day before yesterday. My daughter's birthday was the 24th of September. She was expecting a baby, but she was expecting it in October. I even asked her, like, day before yesterday, when's your baby on her birthday? When's your baby due? Sometimes in October, but I don't know. Well, at the time I was talking to her, she was in the hospital in labor. She kept saying, I can't talk. I can only talk on the phone. I can't do FaceTime, which is what we always do. And so, if you have anything to say, and I didn't have a clue. I knew something was up because Annie never does that. She always she always does FaceTime. Anyways, she had her baby on her birthday. That is just craziness. So yes, she's a beautiful little girl named Julia Elizabeth Morales. My daughter's name is Anastasia Elizabeth Morales. And she has a gorgeous little boy named Jason. I don't know his middle name. I probably do, and he's gonna be hurt. But just absolutely so excited. So excited. Thank you. Thank you for all your congratulations. So I am going to tell you what I think about what could be done. Not that I will do it, or I don't know, maybe one of you get a bee in your bonnet and want to do it. I don't know, but here, and I've got a really good true story to tell you. I may have mentioned it before, but I'm just going to tell you. So don't leave. Oh, 10 thumbs up. Thank you so much. I know I have 6 people, and I know who you are. So if you can stay, because I'm really excited about this story and about this, I was saying Funko doesn't have a copyright on vinyl figures. Anybody can make them, and people do. The issue would be copywriting. So, yeah, we don't. That's probably the issue. But you never know. People. The people I'm going to talk about aren't, but I don't know if they even have family. So, anyways, I want to know if anybody has heard. I can't see some people because there's other people putting their videos up. What's wrong with them? They're productive. Anyways, has anybody heard of the Gyno twins? Gyno. Gyno means woman. Female, maybe. Anybody? Feel free to just bop in. Okay, nobody's saying anything. I don't think I have. Thank you, Funko Pop and Unicorn. You're going to like this. Okay. So there were 2 sisters. They were twins. Okay. Mr. Something Basic. Hello. Thank you for popping in. I just am so happy that you stopped by. I know you probably have to go. If not, stay around. I've got a really good story to tell. I got 11 thumbs up. Thank you so much. There's 7 people here. I know who you are. I'm going to take, okay, don't go anywhere. No, I'm not really going to do that. I'm just going to take the screen. Bill's playing with the TV. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Is that allowed?
All's fair, love, and war. And TV counters.
So anyway, the Gyno twins were hardcore Disney lovers. Hardcore. They were so hardcore that they would buy Jay Slade's Horror Junkie. Hi, everyone. Long time no see. I know. Just popped in to say hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Great to see you, Mrs. Tara and Bill. Bill's over there. Say hi, Bill.
Hi.
New chairs. We're going to move into the, probably next week, we'll be in the dining room. And my pens will be behind us. And I'm getting into my pens again. And so, yeah. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. My daughter sent 2 pictures. She's got these big eyes and she's looking at the camera like, hey, I didn't come all the way out here to have you pop light in my face. I could go back to heaven and do that. Some people believe that's where babies come from. I have 1 or possibly 2 that did not come from heaven. I'm kidding, God. I hope they're not watching. Anyways, so these 2 women, they call them the gyno twins because they're both gynecologists. And they lived in Orange County. Basic. I don't know if he's still here. He probably is. Or not. It says pop in. I don't know. But anyway, so they were so hardcore Disney lovers that they would buy jewelry, the jewelry and the antiques were off the hook. They both had tons of money because they had been gynecologists. They were retired, and so they spent almost every day shopping for going to Disneyland or shopping for things they could make into Disney items, repurposing. I know Caitlin knows all about repurposing because she does it so well. And I know probably most of you do too. It means taking one thing and making it into another thing. And I have, this was actually theirs. I have 2 more in here. This one I'll show to you. This is a 1950s cuff. Like I have one on that's not as old, but this is a cuff of villains. You do great, Caitlin. And they were selling off their estate, the smaller pieces on eBay. A person went into their estate sale and bought almost all of it. I mean, just bought tons of stuff. I guess they knew them, and it was then that person that got the first thing. I'm not really sure, but I bought, this was like $47, which is it's part of history, and it's all female villains. So they had a famous artist, famous in, that's nice. It's nice. $47. That's a lot of money for me to spend on jewelry. Unless it's a bag full that I can look through. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate it. Anyway, there's videos of them. They didn't have a channel, but if you Google, even if you Google them, you will find them on Wiki. You will find them. A lot of people knew them and loved them very much. They were funny. They were a treasure trove of knowledge about Disney and antiques. They had this beautiful house. Their garage was down on the ground, and then their house was up on a little hill, but right behind the garage. And so they were always out and about and always, Anytime there was an estate sale or an antique sale, they knew everything. When it was coming up, they knew everything. Well, one day, all of a sudden, people stopped seeing them. And everybody knew what's going on. Something's going on. Where's the Gyno twins? So they figured they went on vacation. Maybe they went to Walt Disney World. Although it was strange. Thank you for the 12 thumbs up. Oh my goodness. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. So, people finally are like, something's wrong. So no one knew where they lived except this one person, this one man who nobody knew was that close to them, apparently. Anyways, he went to their house and knocking on the door, nobody answered. Cars are in the driveway, I think. He went in through the garage, I believe. This is like the way I believe the story. I was going to look it up again, but I haven't worn makeup for a year and a half. This took an hour. And Bill's like, oh yeah, I look good. But 8 people. Where'd you go? I had an 8th person. Anyways, so there, hanging from one of the rafters, was one of the twins. And, I guess he was horrified, mortified, and probably wanted to run. But if one of them was hanging from a rafter in the garage, this did not bode well for the other twin. So he forced himself to go in the house, the way I would have to force myself not to run screaming into the street. Oh, well, I can't thank you because I didn't do the, but thank you, Caitlin, for saying that. I appreciate it. So he made himself go in the house and he was calling her, and I don't know their first names. And he finally went to the back bathroom and found her drowned in the tub. So there was no sign of, besides 2 dead bodies, there was no sign of, breaking into the house, messing things up. They were known to have money. There was no, as far as I know, there was no going through that place trying to find money. They were just both dead. So I think the popular theory, and the theory I would have went with, is one got mad at the other. They had a scuffle, and one of them drowned the other in the tub. Then she realized, once the adrenaline from the fight and killing her sister went away, she hung herself in the garage. There is nobody who knows for sure. That makes a lot of sense, but does anything like that ever make sense? I don't know. But they had this charmed life. How do you... and everybody loved them. So maybe it was somebody, and maybe they gave them money first. I know, isn't it sad that they were Disney people. Those are like some of the happiest people I know, are people who do Disney stuff. Oh, thank you, Kenneth, for letting me know. Thank you. I'm kidding. If you guys leave, you leave. But I do actually remember who was here. But so I do have 2 other pieces of jewelry. And these are pieces that they had made, that they had repurposed. Actually, one of these may look like Finding Nemo, but it's not. It's just one of their vintage it's really big. you know, I'm this big girl. Yeah, my wrist is really small, as are my fingers. But isn't this beautiful? I think this was 50 some dollars, and I couldn't believe that's all it went for. And the other one, I wish this were Maleficent, but it's not. It is Ursula, and this is a I need to put that. I don't wear these out. I'm just too afraid of losing one. So that is my story about the Gyno twins. And I was thinking, you know, it's considered murderbelia, although we don't know they were murdered. Maybe the one sister had a heart attack, although I don't know that the autopsy showed anything like that. So it's considered murderbelia, and it's banned. Like, you couldn't sell it on eBay. Nobody's going to take it in their store. I'm not even sure you can send it through the mail. So something, I mean, it's historic, kind of, sort of. But thank you, honey. So, but I thought, what a great line of figures, you know, and you could call it mysterious crimes, unsolved mysterious crimes, unsolved crimes. It's not like that is copyrighted and stuff like that. So at the risk of making everybody leave, I will say that that is finished. I don't know where my 2 pops are. I have a very special pop. The first pop, I only have 2. My husband and I went into yes, that's what I think. Well, you know, you kind of have to fit something in there to make it, you know, interesting, and make it oh, thank you, Vincent. And you know, it's just, to me, the story's always been fascinating. There's a few other there's a lot of other Hollywood murders that I've tried to just sit and think and Googled and tried to figure out who did this and why. And a lot of them are very simple, and have been solved. But like the 20s, 30s, 40s were a strange time in Hollywood. People weren't used to somebody, you know, doing cocaine all day long and then going crazy all night. It's just, you know, it was just a different time and a completely different place that most people didn't know anything about. You know, when you start watching movies, and then next thing you know, somebody shoots Superman, or did he commit suicide? You know, that's very interesting to people, and that was, I guess, a 50s thing. But sorry.
What'd you do?
Didn't do anything. I found this is my new drink, but I can't tell people what it is because that would mean I'd get in trouble. Caleb, yay! How you doing? Anyway, so we went to Target. I stayed in the car. I'm still a little afraid to go out. And that's what I wanted to say too. I got a little to say about that. Yes, you're absolutely right. Isn't it funny that his name is Reeves, and then the person who played Superman in the first movie was named Reeves, Christopher Reeves. One of those funny things that happens. Anyways, this is Wild Kitty. No, Hello Kitty. They should not put that like that because in person it's hard to see. This is Hello Kitty from space, and she is a combination, I believe, of two different things. Of course, Hello Kitty, and then it's help me out here, Caitlin. um, I can't think of the name. I will someday. Robot? Robot. Okay. I love her. And my hubby bought her for me. He went into a store and bought her for me because I wasn't there. And it glows in the dark. I have not personally seen that, but you know, who knew? Who knows? I'm sure it does. And then this is the one, Caitlin, I think you'll like. And the person, I can't remember the artist's name, and that for that I should be. Where'd the other one go? Ah, the box is a little roughed up, but that's okay. I know this guy's initials are CC, and the person who came to me and to show me his pop that's custom was Project Pops, whom I like, and is a cute guy. You know, cute as in, we'll stop now. And this is Olaf. And what I love about this Olaf is he's not white. He's completely different. And this is him. Oh, you can't see him. You can't see how spectacular he is. Oh, he's heavy. He is the universe. Now, Missy, Caitlin, I have seen you do beautiful work, just as beautiful as this. And I stand in amazement of your talent, this guy's talent. You know, I've always wanted to be an artist. So I have ruined so many pads of paper and countless crayons and watercolors. So my talent is photography. I found that out when I sold my first picture when I was in junior high school. It was a band, and they wanted to have their picture taken in the wash, which is like a sewer drainage. Kaju, yes. I love, you know, I used to have a pair of pants, a top, and some socks, I think, that were all like this pattern. Oh, that's okay, honey. I love to watch you when you do your, I watched your video, was it this week? I watched it as long as I could, and then I had to go somewhere, but I watched it, and I'm sure it's still on there. I just haven't gone to finish it. But I just thought, and he has a lot of other things. LJ! Oh, thank you, LJ. You're a sweetie pie. You missed my story, so I know you would enjoy it. Everybody seemed to enjoy it. But are you staying, or do you have to go somewhere? Oh, you had important stuff to do. What'd you cook? Tell me, tell me. I love when Bill's cooking dinner. Except when he tries to feed me things that are expired. But anyways, this is actually my first custom. I don't have any others. So this was exciting, and I bought him, and I picked Olaf because he's really not represented well. Oh, Black Forest ham, yummy. That sounds wonderful. I hate when they do that. Let me try to get this back in the box. Oh, I don't have any experience with that because I've actually made people sick when I cooked. So nobody wants any food I prepare. My husband, on the other hand, Bill, is an excellent cook, but like I said, he does not like to waste food. So even if the meat has seen better days, he tries to get me to eat it. That doesn't happen very often. So on, was it the 8th of next month is when they start selling the pops? Anybody got any idea of what they're going to buy? Oh, so you're experienced. Wow, 30 years. LJ was a cook for 30 years.
No.
There's 8 people here. I'm almost giddy. I appreciate you guys. 13 thumbs up. I'm over the moon. Oh, and LJ, day before yesterday, I got to tell the story again. Day before yesterday was my daughter's birthday, and she was pregnant. And day before yesterday, on her birthday, she had her little girl named Julia Elizabeth Morales. I love her. She's so pretty. She's got these great big eyes. And her dad is Mexican, so it's like, you know, and Annie has really blue eyes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I kept calling her and she didn't want me to know what was going on because she knew I'd lose my mind. And so I was just like messaging her because she didn't answer the phone, answer her FaceTime, and we always FaceTime. And finally, and I kept asking her, "What are you doing for your birthday?" And she just ignored her birthday completely, like it wasn't happening. What do they call her for short? Which one? Anastasia? I call her Annie. Her dad calls her Anna. It was a big fight. I won, but he still calls her Anna. Everybody else calls her Annie. Julia, I don't know what they're going to call her for short. Jules? I would call her Jules. I don't know. Got to kind of get her to the point where she does actually know her real name, or she'll think her name is Jules, and that's not good. The hero with 1,000 faces. Oh, Bill, look online. Somebody died. I darn near X'd you guys out. You know, does anybody follow CNN and they put up a little thing telling you what's going on? And I read okay, but I get 3 or 4 words in and yap, because they want you to go to your site. Well, guess what, CNN? I don't do it. I don't go to your site because you do that. However, I don't go to other sites either. I tell Bill to. So, does anybody know what they're going to buy from NYCC? Because I was looking today. There's not a whole lot I want. They've got the Ron at the Wizard's Cup. I do want that. I have the Harry Potter at the Wizard's Cup. So that's what I want. And I bet you there's going to be a 2-pack somewhere along the way. Ooh, you got a list in my mind. Oh, you know what I want also is Snake Plissken. Somebody mentioned it last week. I didn't even know. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. The answer is yes. Got it. So I want the Snake Plissken. I want the Ron from the World Cup, the World Quidditch Cup, the Quidditch World Cup. I don't care. I just want it. I want. There's not as many as I've wanted in the past. And I think that might be because I'm not sure how the world's going to be. I'm really mad at the world right now. I'm mad at the highest person in our land, if you guys get my drift. Probably him most of all, because while he didn't start Magneto, Snake Plissken, I already got the Jiminy Cricket on pre-order, and I want the Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman looks awesome. Stagglers. I don't know what Stagglers are. Chef! Hello! Hello! Well, thank you, and we're doing good. It's gonna be good. Stragglers. Oh, okay. Did I not read it right? Okay. Well, Chef, you missed what I thought was a good story. Not everybody left running screaming, so I guess it was okay. 14 thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, guys. This is the first makeup I've worn for like a year and a half. Oh, I got another funny story. Nope, don't leave. This is really funny. So, do you remember last week what happened to my teeth? Okay. I was like, who are you? But it was you too. Yeah, Chef, how are you feeling? I'm worried because Kevin didn't come in and say anything. Thank you, Caitlin. That's really sweet of you. I want my teeth. No, Rachel, I did not. As a matter of fact, they got much worse. But I took them, I had a dental appointment, and I took them to the dentist with me. He argued with me and said, that's as good as it gets. They look perfectly fine on you. I asked him to make sure I wanted my face filled out. Okay, Chef, you be well. Prayers have gone up. They'll keep going up. It's what I do, but not bed. Okay, I get that. So thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. Chef, I love you. If you can stay here, that's cool, but I totally understand if you can't. If anybody's talked to Kevin, that would be good. Oh, thank you. So I went there. He just lost it. He was like, I guess he considers himself an artist, and he should. I mean, making somebody's teeth is scary because they might be like me and not like them. So I told him I wanted my face filled out. That's the problem with not having teeth. Your face sinks in. You go to chew and it eats your whole face up. It's a mess. Oh, I used to do that when I was depressed, but I'm sure that's not what's going on with you. Well, I'm not sure, but I can assume it's not. No, I can't assume anything. That makes an ass out of me. But yeah, for 6 months, twice in my life, I have round the clock in bed and in and out of sleep, but pretty much 12, 13, 14 hours at a time. Until finally I would get up and sit on the couch and cry. Depression's horrible. So he said that my face was going to look like this. The teeth didn't matter. The teeth were too small, and I told him when he showed me, and he told me it would fill out my face when he first started. And all this stuff happened, and my blurted out question was, why didn't you tell me when you first started that this, and this wasn't going to happen, and this, and this was? Do you guys remember last week I had the big gap in here, and you could see my tongue? Well, it was on this side. Everything you look is backwards. So I thought it was on this side. He kept looking and kept looking, and finally he said, let me see the other side. So he looked, there's the gap right there, like it was my fault. And then I mentioned they were very thin, the palate part. I mean, you could see through it. You could literally see, like if you held up your hand and did this, you could see your fingers moving. Not crystal clear. This dentist is not going to refund my money. So the answer to that is no. But it may be okay. I don't know why this is happening. I'll just get to the funny part. And he said, don't worry. I know. He said, don't worry. These aren't going to break. They're very strong. Not even 2 minutes later, he dropped them and a tooth broke. I couldn't stop laughing, and he just picked them up, put them together. I think he said, I'll be right back. I know, right, Caitlin? They're so strong. But, and when he came back, I couldn't help it. I said, I thought you said they were strong and they weren't going to break. It made the whole thing worth it. If I can if I can laugh that hard, and he has this adorable little guy that types out everything. If the doctor says, if the dentist says, this, and this, he'll type it out to make sure it gets recorded so they can do whatever it is they're going to do. And he was trying his best not to laugh. He was like looking down and looking at the ceiling. It's hilarious. So he finally came out. I'm pretty sure he did, Rachel. There's no way he couldn't have. He finally came out, and guess what? He can widen the part that goes here, so my lips will be fuller. I do have a feeling that he's not going to be able to get the bottom, so I'm not doing that. That ain't happening. But there was a bunch of stuff he told me. If it works out, then I will accept the teeth, but I am not accepting teeth that make me look worse. I mean, I couldn't talk. He said, well, if you would have worn them long enough. Well, your office told me not to wear them at all because they hurt back here. And then he showed me how they had this little lip right there, and that was supposed to be worn down. Well, I had my other teeth for years. Oh, he better. Yes, there will be hell to pay. Do you know what that means? I'm not really sure what it means, but people say it, and I know it's bad. But I just want my teeth fixed. That's all I want. I paid 18, what did I pay 1800?
17.
I paid $1,700.
Paid 16.
Okay, I paid $1,600 for those teeth, plus many, many drives into Eugene, the big city. I want my teeth. I will gum them to death if I have to. I think people in the office would help me because they all know, I would bounce in there and, oh, I'm going to get my teeth, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we know what a few people are going to get from NYCC. How do you guys feel about the virtual stuff? Do you feel like it's more inclusive for you guys? I mean, you can pay. I don't know how much it is. You can pay and see some of the goings on. And, that's a lot of people say that's the funnest part of SDCC because they have some of the best panels. They get the very first, often they get the very first trailer of a film. I saw Robert Downey Jr. was there with 2 or 3 films over the time I went there. Yeah, I entered the lottery. I already was a part of the fan club that I did not remember until it said, you're already part of the fan club. Oh, I'm popular. But I agree with you. I don't care much for it. But yeah, the panels and stuff like that, some of those I want to see. It's kind of the thing I missed from going to SDCC was the panels. They were fabulous. And, I would get invited to go to talks by other people. Kevin Smith always was there, and he was always across the street, upstairs in the lobby, where you could, if you sat in the back, you could look down. If you sat in the front, Kevin would look you in the eye and scare me to death. Don't talk to me, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. But the last time I was there, I actually saw the Kevin Smith thing, and then I interviewed Jay. His real name's not Jay, I don't think. But there were all these people there, and I thought they were other journalists. And I'm like, I was asking all these questions, and then I was like, maybe somebody else wants to ask a question. I'm taking up all the time. And then it's like, oh no, we're his family. And then I realized they're sitting there making sure that he doesn't go off the deep end because he may be a little drug affected sometime, just saying. It's not a secret. Why doesn't my hair do what I want it to do ever? It doesn't matter what length it is. Doesn't matter what anything it is. There. I even have hairspray on and it's bugging my nose. Okay, so we have a couple people. I just, I'm less infatuated with what they're putting out. And there's a lot of them, but I just don't, I'm just not as infatuated. I really found a lot of this year, they put out a lot of good stuff, but I wonder how good it would have been if they didn't have to close up because of COVID. Yeah, I was saying I was mad about COVID and about let's see if I can put it. How do you put it? The something in chief. I don't know. But I'm mad at him because he could have stopped this. He knew about this damn virus in December and January. That's true. That's true. Um, I don't know. In a way, in a way, it scares me because it means I have the possibility of spending a whole lot of money that I don't really want to spend. But who am I kidding? I would stay home and probably spend not quite that much, but I really don't know. I may not end up spending a lot. Oh, they're going to email you. They're going to email you a password to get into the sale. I wonder how the password will work. Anybody? Anybody got any suggestions of how that's going to work? I don't know. I'm asking. You mean for the every week. I wish too. I wish that too. Yeah, I just got that. Smart. I'm smart. Um, Bill Smart. Bill Smart. My daughters are smart. My daughter Alondra is always the smartest person in the room. Frankly, when I go to her house, I'm quiet. Yeah. He met every week though, for like it's hot in here. He met every week, like when they drop something. Like, didn't they drop the pink Dumbo? Because I wanted that one. Yeah, I understand that. Well, it would give you some type of oh, thank you. I didn't even think about that. I had made this morning I made the fan so it would only hit Bill because I was cold. Yeah, I agree. Well, you know what? My suspicion, yeah, my suspicion is, and the reason I say this, the reason I believe this is because I was at why isn't the Ghost Channel on? Yes. They stopped showing so much of my show, um, Ghost Adventures, but now they're showing it more. So I think they may have gotten picked up for another season, but I don't know. It's like 24 seasons they've been on. They do like two a year, so 12 years. Um, oh, well, oh, I forgot what I was saying. Wait, let me look up in the corner. It'll come to me in a minute. There's that's funny, Caitlin. There's absolutely nothing else you can call it. It's not the Travel Channel anymore. They might as well just change it to the Ghost Channel, because that's all they show. We don't want Paranormal Channel. I guess it is Paranormal Channel. Way too much Bigfoot. I'm here to tell you. I just when I was in, I think my first year of high school, I think was when I got infatuated with Bigfoot, and I was ready to hitchhike. I was ready to hitchhike up here and find Bigfoot, and I'm really glad I didn't do that. I mean, it was the 70s, not so far from the 60s, so we probably could have made it. I don't know who we are because not one person I knew that would have gone anywhere near with me. Not after other little trips that I took them on. Anyway, so what was I saying? Damn. My my son says look up to the right, and that accesses something in your brain, but all I see is the light up there. Okay, so it'll pop in. It'll pop like that. So I really want the Snake Plissken. I don't think the Ron will sell out. The the Harry didn't sell out. One of you, might have been LJ, mentioned wanting the Harry, or I'd forgotten all about it, and it was way over. So I went to look, and he was still there. Ah, that's what I was saying. See, the pink Dumbo was I think dropped this week. I know on the on Pop Price Guide they have some people selling it for $45 and $50, and I've learned, just wait. I mean, it may go way up, but it may not. With my luck, it will, just because I think it won't. Does that make sense? Anyways, y'all, it is 7:01, 27, 28, 29, 30. Should I count down an hour? I won't do that. So I'm going to let you go. I am thinking about next week starting a new giveaway. But as I said last week, if I owe you a pop with the Dumbo, Jiminy Cricket. I don't think I knew there was. See, I don't know. I spend a lot of time being worried. It's either buy pops, be worried. Sometimes being worried just takes over until he offers me a Xanax cocktail of 2 Xanax and a shot of Pepsi. About 20 minutes later, I don't care. Oh, the Pennywise? Okay, Vincent, I need you to go to my email. Tell me which Pennywise, because there's a lot of them. Oh, he was an Amazon exclusive? Oh, you can pre-order that. I like that. Thank you, Kenneth. You know, it is so sweet. You always say that, because it makes me feel, you know, with all of you guys, it makes me feel there's nice people out here still. Hopefully people who wear their masks. You still have my email. Okay. And if you could, in the line that says, you know, what's it regarding, it'll say RE or something. Just put in capital letters, you know, the name of the pop, which one it is. Because I have kind of a lot of pops everywhere. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Anybody else, you've got my email. And if I owe you a pop of any kind from any time frame, please let me I was going to say you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate that. And yeah, the grandbaby has like made my day, made me a nicer person. Y'all have a good week. A good Saturday night. And I think that's all I want to say. My brain is gone. It's gone. Thank you, LJ. Love back to you. Always enjoy when you guys come in. And LJ and I just are like simpatico, kind of. And what happened to Scott? Scott, are you still here? I sleep good these days because there's no scary stuff in my sleep for the first time in a long time. So, Scott, you're not here. Did I make you mad? I'm going to find you and tell you I'm sorry. Anyways, we love you guys. Bill, put your little hand in.
Hey.
New York to all the time. Yes. Alrighty. So we're going to go. We love you, and we will see you next week. And I'm hoping to put up a few videos this week. I just got to figure out why. Or night, Rachel. Thank you, everybody who was here. It's just been really nice. And thank you for the thumbs up. You guys rock. Alrighty. We are going, and I know how to end the stream this week. Finally learned, I think.
Smith.